Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo-Olu commissions LASU Ekpe Campus Auditorium, LASPEC holds sensitization program for workforce at grassroots level, and Governor Sanwo-Olu commissions 7 roads in Badagri. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commissioned a newly built multi-purpose auditorium at the Lagos State University Ekpe campus, donated by the Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, Olatunji Bello. Governor Sanwo-Olu described the structure as a beacon of knowledge, creativity, and intellectual engagement, which stands as a testament to vision that represents an enduring value of giving back to society. Please take a look.
The governor who is making infrastructure imperative. The governor setting the pace with the Think Plus agenda.
The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy Kadri Amzat, the Minister of Education Tunji Alausa, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Sustainable Development Goals, and other dignitaries are here at the Lagos State University Ekpe campus for the official commissioning of the Olatunji Bello Auditorium, donated by the Chief Executive Officer and the Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, Mr. Olatunji Bello. The structure provided for LASU students is part of the state government's plan to upgrade facilities at the state-owned tertiary institute, and the beneficiaries are grateful for the continuous support given to LASU.
This edifice is a classical example of individual social responsibility, and we must commend Honorable Tunji Bello for this altruistic feat. We thank you for this foresight, generosity, and dedication to uplifting education in Lagos State. You are leaving a wonderful legacy and indelible footprint in the sands of time. As we cut the tape to open this auditorium, may it stand as a symbol of knowledge, opportunity, and service to generations yet unborn.
The Vice Chancellor of LASU, Professor Ibiyemi Olatunji Bello, who is also the wife of the donor, says the facility will ensure seamless academic learning for students.
My dear husband, Tunji Bello, has taken the additional step of making a public state investment in our future through the magnificent auditorium, the most symbolic expression of his commitment to educational advancement. This donation complements his annual 100,000 endowment prize for each of the best graduating students in the Faculty of Engineering, Social Sciences, Mass Communication, Law, and MBBS degree examinations at our convocations for the past 14 years. This facility represents more than architectural beauty. It is a strategic investment in academic excellence and institutionalized identity. It reinforces the fundamental truth that when we invest in education, we invest in tomorrow's leaders. Honorable Tunji Bello has therefore, through word and deed, inscribed his name in the permanent record of LASU's growth story. For a campus housing the Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Environmental Sciences, and School of Agriculture, the auditorium marks a significant milestone towards achieving Goal 3 of our administration. That is making infrastructural facilities available and accessible for seamless academic and administrative operations.
Mr. Olatunji Bello, who has served in various capacities in Lagos State since 1999 and currently the CEO and Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, says the project was conceived in 2021 when he clocked 60, just to give back to the society.
This is my humble way of supporting the argument that public purpose is served better by helping public universities fill the infrastructural gap. Certainly, the government cannot do it alone. Private individuals who really have the means should invest in public tertiary education to create more opportunities as prevalent in several developed countries. To the students soon to start benefiting from this auditorium in the production of ideas, let me say a few words of advice. I hope you will draw inspiration from the words of the great American statesman, Benjamin Franklin, who said, and we have engraved it on the marble at the entrance of the auditorium when we start the inspection. He said, the investment in education pays the best interest. No truer words ever been said or spoken. As you begin to take your seat and hear the voices of your lecturers through the public address system, I sincerely hope that this auditorium will inspire you to double your zeal, to excel in your academic pursuit, and become the next Ayodele Awujobi, Professor Wole Soyinka, Professor Chike Obi, Isa Abubakar, Professor Oluwasomi, Olikoye Rasamkuti, and Ojetuji Aboyade of this, among other academic giants in our history. As parents, our fervent prayer is that you will be greater than us. Technology has indeed made the world a global village.
The Minister of Education announces a 5 kVA mini power grid for LASU Ekpe campus to address electricity challenges.
Please, let's give Dr. Olatunji Bello a resounding round of applause. His lifelong service to Lagos State and to our nation remains a shining example of a purposeful leadership and devotion to common good. The Olatunji Bello Hall is not just an architectural masterpiece. It is a living testament to the power of an individual commitment to public good. It demonstrates how visionary citizens can shape institutions and inspire generations. Let me join all stakeholders in LASU project and indeed all well-meaning Nigerians in congratulating you on your achievement of this great milestone or on your 60th birthday, and to thank you immensely for this outstanding show of philanthropy to university and indeed Lagos State. This auditorium will indeed remain a lasting legacy of your visionary leadership and generosity, which will undoubtedly inspire others to give back to the society and contribute meaningfully to the development of education and youth empowerment in our great nation. LASU Ekpe campus will get a 5 MHz mini grid as part of the federal government solarization project. That's already been approved. TED Fund will also be building an 11 MHz mini grid for the main campus. So this is part of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to our students and to our universities and to our institutions.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also applauds Mr. Olatunji Bello for his contribution to the education sector, which aligns with the state's Themes Plus agenda.
We're in the Ekpe campus. I want to assure all of us that within the next 60 days, we'll be going to the main campus in Ojo, where we'll be commissioning, which will be the largest library in any university in our country. We'll be handing over that library. Honorable Minister will invite you to come and see it again. The largest, environment for learning at that, Ojo campus, and several other projects. We have the biggest student arcade in that university. We have the biggest student, several things, in that university, and we're just saying to ourselves that we're thankful to what God is using our current management, led by the Vice Chancellor, to do. And so here again, we're witnessing a perfect alignment of when vision meets a greater Lagos. A Lagos where government, institutions, and the private citizens, be it a public officer or a private person, hands to advance education and to empower the next generation. That's why, on behalf of the people and government of Lagos State, we cannot thank Mr. Tunji Bello enough for deeming it fit, for having choices with his resources, but choosing to do this for the university and for the students today and the ones that are coming behind. Honorable Tunji Bello, thank you very, very much. We're indeed very grateful, and we're using this as a point of contact for others that will have land, we have space, we have what it takes to get much more donation, endowment. This university can take everything And so let us live here, challenge, and ask our friends, our very rich ones, that you can come back here and have a private conversations with the Vice Chancellor. They'll be willing to take other donations.
I formally unveil and hand over Dateline auditorium here at the Lagos State University Ekpe campus.
With the official handing over of the 500-seat Olatunji Bello Auditorium to the Lagos State University Ekpe campus, provided with free Wi-Fi and other amenities, well-meaning Nigerians have been asked to support the government in all sectors and build a better country in the interest of all citizens.
The Lagos State Pension Commission hosted a sensitization program for employees of local council development areas to increase awareness on contributory pension scheme and even reduce the anxiety associated with post-retirement life.
Check your RSA statement.
The Lagos State Pension Commission is sensitizing employees of local council development areas in the public service on the issue of the contributory pension scheme.
On that payslip, you see contributory pension.
The exercise held at the Adeyemi Bello Auditorium is designed to educate civil servants about how the pension fund administrators operate and ensure that when they retire, there are no delays in the payment of their pension.
The zeal that we have in terms of salary, that this is your salary, use that same zeal to check your transfer in the service. What is the salary you are working? This is your transfer in the service. Check it. So if there's any error you see as an author, you correct it before you retire. You correct it before you retire. So many of us, let's check our payslip. Go to our statement of account. You might want to go to your PFA to collect statement of account. Some PFA might give you a statement of account. You know, some of them cannot study it. Come to LASPEC. When you bring your statement to account, you see that. Even in fact, I'm always happy when I see some staff. They will have pen and jotter. They will be challenging us. No, this one should go to this place. It's now, as a professional which we are, we'll now say, Baba, this is how it is. Mama, this is how it is. We'll look and make the explanation. We explain everything for such person. And once after explanation, they are good to go and they are happy. So please, I appreciate that we should keep checking our pay slip regularly, collect our statement of account. These are the reasons why we are coming to work, not coming to work for something. These are the reasons why we spend our time in the service.
For those planning to leave the service in search of greener pastures, one of the pension fund administrators enlightens civil servants on the steps that should be taken to make the process seamless and changing of PFA.
A lot of you may say, I want to leave. I don't want to work again. I want to travel. I want to japa. Before now, because you are below the age of 50, you wait for 6 months. But it has been reduced to 4 months. Meaning, if you leave service now by resignation and you decide to leave, instead of waiting 6 months before, you will now wait 4 months to access your money. Another point you need to know is that the transfer window was opened some 5 years ago, where you can move, because I heard that man say that I intended moving, but I needed explanation. So that is one of the things you should know. It started November 14, 15, 2020. And so you can port from one PFA to another, is allowed. Another thing that was added 2 years ago was that those who are currently working and you have more than 3 years to still work, you can access the 5% for equity mortgage. Meaning, as you are working, you can access 25% of your money to buy a house. I'm just leaving it out there. You can meet your PFA to discuss that. Additional voluntary contribution has been improved on. It's part of the update in the industry. It means you can do additional voluntary contribution beside what they are taking from you. You can also meet your PFA that will expatiate further.
The Director General of the Lagos State Pension Commission says the awareness program is to bridge the knowledge gap, address concerns, and bring everyone up to speed on the latest developments in the space.
For us in Lagos State, this system is not just about deductions and remittances. It is about securing the future of every dedicated public servant. It is about ensuring that after years of loyal service, you can retire with dignity, financial stability, and peace of mind. Through the CPS, every contribution you have made is invested and managed to provide you with a reliable stream of income upon retirement. This is why understanding how your contributions are managed, knowing your PFA, and actively engaging in your retirement planning process is absolutely essential. It is also important to highlight that the pension landscape is not static. Regulations evolve, policies are fine-tuned, and technological innovations are constantly introduced to improve transparency, security, and service delivery. As a Commission, we have adopted a proactive approach to ensure that all public servants are kept informed and carried along. Some of the recent updates include enhanced processes for the verification and payment of accrued rights, stricter monitoring of PFAs to ensure prompt remittances, improved collaboration with ministries, departments, and agencies, and the use of digital platforms to simplify pension access. We are now in the pay-as-you-go era, where retirees with complete documentation receive their benefits promptly upon retirement. We will not relent in our efforts to strengthen the CPS, improve service delivery, and expand our outreach to ensure that no public servant is left behind.
Also speaking is the Permanent Secretary from the Office of the State Head of Service, urging the young ones to always check their pay slips to ensure all deductions are accurate.
Distinguished public servants, as you are all aware, the contributory pension scheme was established to provide a sustainable retirement plan, ensuring financial security for public servants in Lagos State, as well as contributors to this scheme. It is essential that we stay informed about its workings, updates, and our responsibilities, because you also have responsibility not only to check your payslip, but to ensure that your data is also captured accurately. So when your name is Oyebola Olasukomi and you have Sukomi Oyebola, there is a problem. Because even now that you think you are young in service, for the young ones that are here, how many of us check our pay slips every month when you get the alert? Do you check your pay slip? Do you ensure that your deductions have been taken? Because if you do not check, you might just assume that they are deducting your pension and it's being sent to your PFAs. What perchance it wasn't deducted. So these are some of the things that you will learn about here today. Those things that you need to check. Those pitfalls that you need to avoid. So that when you are retiring eventually, whether voluntarily or artificially, you will not be caught in the web of audit queries back and forth.
The Lagos State Pension Commission believes that these civil servants now have better knowledge about the contributory pension scheme and prepare them for a smooth retirement process.
And finally, on the program, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has handed over 7 new roads in the Badagri area of the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was speaking at the inauguration ceremony, says more rural roads will be constructed across the state.
The ancient city of Badagri is the latest division for the commissioning of the 3 network of roads delivered by the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The road networks include Aradagun, Musafejo, Ilado, Imeke, Samuel Ekundayo, Toga and Hospital roads cutting across Badagri local government and Olorunda local council development areas to improve road connectivity within the area.
Transformation of this area highlights the government's ongoing commitment to sustainable infrastructure development and efficient intra-community connectivity across the state. The scope of work for these projects include, but are not limited to, site clearance, relocation of services, construction of culverts and drains, laying of crushed stone bays, asphaltic concrete surfacing, 80 mm 45 MPa interlocking pavement finish, provision of solar-powered street lights, traffic signal lights, service ducts, pedestrian walkways and signages, lane marking and curb painting. These infrastructure upgrades are targeted at ensuring easier movement of goods and people, enhancing community resilience to flooding and ensuring improved living standards for residents of Badagri and adjoining areas. They also align with Pillar T of the Themes Plus agenda, focusing on traffic management and transportation. Furthermore, I am pleased to inform you that construction works are ongoing at the Okuafo Road, which includes the construction of 2 strategic bridges. This vital project is designed to further open up the corridor, improve traffic flow, and serve as a critical link between communities. It further demonstrates Mr. Governor's commitment to extending infrastructure development to every part of Lagos State, including border communities like Badagri.
Community representatives commend the state government for developing Badagri and also seek assistance in other areas.
The completion of these roads is yet another testament to your commitment to infrastructure development across all parts of Lagos State, including the ancient and strategic town of Badagri. Mr. Governor, sir, we do not take this intervention for granted. We thank you sincerely. You have not only fulfilled promises, but you have also reaffirmed that every part of Lagos matters under your administration. However, like Oliver Twist, we shall continue to ask for more. Badagri West, they are requesting for expediting the full completion of the ongoing electrification of Badagri West. Construction of road leading from Baji to Owode Akpa.
This Aradagun-Iworo Link Road is a testimony to your passion for infrastructure renewal and your responsiveness to the plights of residents in underserved areas. For decades, this road remained a challenge, hampering mobility, trade, and access to essential services. Today, with your intervention, I want to tell you that the narrative has changed and history is being made in this very moment. Your Excellency, sir, permit me to use this occasion to humbly appeal for further support in infrastructural empowerment. We earnestly seek the state government's backing in constructing the Aradagun-Mowo Link Road, which is a very vital artery that connects multiple communities and holds immense potential for commerce and mobility. As Oliver Twist, it will gladden our hearts if you could graciously assist us in rural electrification of our community. Many of our rural communities are still without electrification. A comprehensive rural electrification intervention will drastically improve the living standards, education, and small-scale enterprises within all our communities.
State and lawmakers call for the revival of Badagri tourism to boost the state economy.
They are interested in tourism. They are interested in tourism. One thing wrong is seeing Badagri Day, where they want to bring all their citizens together to celebrate. But, sir, in the time past, we always do Badagri Heritage. That festival, then finally, lórí our tourism destination lórí tourism destination, that is door of return. Mr. Governor, when we are going now, you go there and you see what is going on. Point of return need attention, which we believe that you usually do it for us.
You have been the most efficient governor that we know in Nigeria today, because you have touched virtually everywhere, and we appreciate you. But I must mention some particular roads that have been on for years. One of them is Yafi Road. Yafi Road was awarded over 9 years ago, and today it's still ongoing. It has been abandoned actually, so we need that road, sir. Also, Ajara Erikiti Ikoga Road is also very, very key to us. Please give us attention in that area. And Mowo Ikoga Road has been mentioned. Morogbo Township Road. Morogbo is a very key area in our area. It needs attention. Also, Okiagbe in Olorunda. We appreciate you, Mr. Governor. Thank you very much.
Governor Sanwo-Olu says 37 roads have been handed over to the people in the last 6 months, and more rural roads will be constructed.
We started all of this commissioning in the beginning of the year, in fact, around December last year. And to date, I think we have commissioned
almost 37 different projects in different parts of the country, of the states. 37 different projects that were commissioned. Today, as I'm being told, there are 7 roads in total today that we're handing over to our people in Badagri division. And so you can see that no part of Lagos has been left undone. We have gone to Koshofe, we have been to Ifako-Jaye, we have been to Etiosa, we have been to Alimosho, we have been to Ikeja, we have been to Amuwo-Odofin, we have been to Agege, we have gone to Alimosho, we have gone to Lagos Island. Now we're in Badagri. After Badagri, in the next couple of days and weeks, we'll be going back to Ikorodu, where I want to confirm that the construction of Igberigbe, Ewele to Bodu Junction to Igberigbe town, which is an important critical road for Ikorodu people, has also been completed. It's just for us to clean it up. The construction of the Okwebi Link Bridge and approaches, which we all see, is almost 95% completed, which is an Ojota, Koshofe, and Ikeja. It will be a major opening of Lagos. The ongoing Lekki-Epe Express Road also have advanced, a very large completion. And so you can see that we're not leaving any part of the states to chance. And so we have taken all of your comments, and we're here to say to you that we will take all of the new roads that you have asked us to do. We'll take it into consideration. We want to assure you, as we usually do, that compensation usually are being paid to all of the roads that we've, anywhere that we've demolished or we've obstructed. You know that we'll always pay, compensation, and we'll continue to do that. You asked for electrification, that in some rural areas. I want to assure you and tell you that the Gbagi Apa Owode Seme electrification project is ongoing. It will be completed very soon.
The governor hands over certificate of ownership to the leadership of the communities, and the state government assures the people of more infrastructure development across the 5 divisions of the state.
So this is where we call it a day on this week's edition of the program Dateline Lagos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Remember, obey all state laws, be the best you can, but most importantly, please live a healthy life. Till next time, it's bye for now.